right, check this out. You guys are back on the hater world, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video reaction of Rodney in LA. He did a hood vlog in the city of El Monte, California. It's about a week old, but this video was trending about the NK that was used in the content. I guess the homies from El Monte said they are NK, and a lot of people made videos about it. Very angry, very mad. Due to the fact that there is not a lot of black homies in the city of El Monte, California. Now, look, we all know that right now there's a lot going on in Cali, Southern Cali to be exact, with the blacks and the Mexicans, due to the fact that Drex just did a live where he disrespected, all the Crips, all the blacks. Set the N with the ER. This was before that video, so it just seems like there's like a little what's the word I'm looking for? Domino effect, right? You got these homies from El Monte, then you got Drex, and who knows what's next, right? But check this out. Today is Friday, the 17th. It is 11:30 in the morning. Tonight we're going to go live. We're going to play music. We're going to bust an all-nighter. So we're going to be live from 6 p.m. all the way up to like 2 in the morning. So make sure you guys pull up. If you want to play your music, make sure you request it. If you want us to promote your business, make sure you request it. All right? With that being said, let's go ahead and press play on this video. And see what these homies are talking about. Other than that, check this out. Yesterday we had a live with Jay the Mac from Orange County. Salute to Jay the Mac. He pulled up. Homie was witty. Homie was intelligent. Homie has a future. All right, so make sure you guys go watch that podcast. I will tell you, he roasted me, Opina, and Droops. All right, we all got lit up by the little homie Jay the Mac. All right, I'm going to clip it up, make it into shorts. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And don't forget, that homie is, he's the number after 13 years old. So he's 13. He's not 13, but he's the number after 13. And before 15. You get it. We call it nada. All right. So let's go ahead and watch this video. But I got to grab my phone, so give me a second. All right, my bad. I'm trying to close some deals here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Always forget to do that. Let's go.
Mr. Bus. It's all good. See, I told you.
Mr. Bus, bro.
I told you it was gonna be good either way.
Hey,
like, don't post shit right now because if we post it, every time we post something, the cops come right away. I'm telling you, they be on it.
They be watching everything.
Damn, so the cops even be on social media? Like Cholo saying the N-word and everything like that.
I mean,
nah, low key.
that's not LA food.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like, I wouldn't want a black saying, what's up, Esther, what's up, Aku, keep your lingo, we keep our lingo. But some people, otherwise, that's them. We just don't do that shit.
It's fuck them food though, bro. It's NK all the way.
Whew. We asked Jay the Mac last night what he thought about the N-word, and he said it was stupid. He said it was dumb. All right, he said that older homies don't respect it. Older homies don't want to hear that. And that is very disrespectful towards our culture. This is a 13-year-old kid saying this, bro. Pretty smart individual, right? Let's rewind this and break it down.
Taking the time to save it told me.
Come on. Really?
Every time we post something, the cops come right away. I'm telling you, they be honest.
They be watching everything.
Damn, so the cops even be on social media? Like Cholo saying the N-word and everything like that.
I mean,
Nah, low key.
that's some LA food.
I don't like it. I don't like it. You know? It's like I wouldn't want a black saying, what's up, SA, what's up, Aku, you know?
All right, first of all, I think that a cholo and a gangster are two different things. If you ask me, I feel like a cholo and a gangster mean two totally different things, bro. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I think a gangster has more class, dresses more finer, you know, takes pride in the way he carries himself, you know, very respectful, you know, just does things in a manner where you're proud of him, even though he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. You look at him, or like, damn, that fool a G. Like, you know, it's just a little different than a cholo. A cholo to me is no disrespect intended, but if you feel like this is aimed at you, so what? You know, a cholo to me is a dude with a dirty ass tank top, some long socks, you know, some raggedy ass shorts, or those what do they call those pro club shorts, dirty ass shoes, running around just running his mouth. And there's a lot of those fools, you know, a lot. Maybe I'm mistaken, but that's the way I look at it. You know, we not cholos over here, we gangsters, you know. But it is what it is. Maybe people look at it differently, I don't know. But he said, I would not like the blacks to be saying SA, or using our lingo saying vato, so we don't say that. That's some LA stuff. What they mean by LA stuff is because El Monte is in the San Gabriel Valley, SGV. They're Valleros. They are in between the Inland Empire, and they are between Inland Empire and LA County. Well, SGV is LA County, but they are between the major cities in LA, right? If you are in downtown LA and you're trying to get to the IE, you gotta pass through SGV. If you're in the IE and you're trying to get to LA, you gotta pass through the SGV. So they dead smack in the center, right? Salute to all the SGV natives. All right, they said we don't say the N-word, and that's because there's not a lot of blacks in the SGV. There is blacks that live there, but I don't believe there's any black gangs. Okay. I believe that it is only one or two gangs in El Monte, and that's about it, bro. It is mostly based Mexicans or raza. You know, you might have Salvadoreños or homies like that pull up or migrate there from their countries, right? But for the most part, it is mostly Mexicans. All right, now I will tell you there is a big Asian presence. I don't know if they're still there, but I've been to El Monte a gang of times. I lived in El Monte for a small portion of my life, very small, and there's a lot of Asian stores, like with Asian writing. Also in the city of La Puente, I think even industry, city of industry, they have a lot of Asians, right? So that's why he said we don't say the N-word, and I wouldn't like the blacks to say our lingo, but the blacks sort of do. They say fool, they say homie, they say, there's a few words that the blacks use, right? But they're not too much on it the way that the homies say the N-word. The homies be saying the N-word in every other sentence. Now look, I'll give you guys an instance. We had a guest up here like 3 pods ago. The whole pod, he didn't say the N-word, bro, at all. And then once he did the freestyle, and I was like, what the is going on, dog? But let's continue. Let's continue.
You know, keep your lingo, we keep our lingo. But you know, some people, otherwise, you know, that's them. We just don't do that.
It's fuck them fools though, bro. Thank you all the way.
All right, F them fools. It's NK all the way. Look, I don't know if he's saying F them fools when they're talking about the LA fools or if they're talking about the black homies. They didn't distinguish, so we don't know, right? But I was watching Zod, Neil the Zod this morning. Salute to that homie. And he said, he goes, he said, a lot of people are having identity crisis, right? He was talking about Drex. You got Drex that's, he said, black. I don't know why they continue to say that Drex is black. He's not black, right? But he goes, you got black Southsider, and then you got the Mexican Crip, right? But the black Southsiders say the N word, right? The Mexican Crips say the homie word or the fool word. Seems like everybody's confused. If you join a Mexican gang, then that means that you adapt everything that Mexican gang is about. The lingo, the clothing, the habits, all that. If you join a black gang, then you gotta adapt what the black gang lingo, dress code, and all that is. So why would you join a Mexican gang and act black? Why would you join a black gang and act Mexican? It makes no sense. If that's the case, then Drex joined the black gang, and the other fool joined the Mexican gang. And I sat there and I go, man, that makes so much sense. If you want to say the N word, bro, and you talk about I'm influenced by the blacks, then go be a black. If you're a Mexican and you say I'm so influenced by the homies, so and so, then go be a Mexican. I mean, if you're a black homie, and you talk about being influenced by the Mexicans, then go be from a Mexican gang, adapt their lingo. I hope I said it right, but you know what I mean, dog. You know, it's crazy and all. It's just confusing like a motherfucker, bro. And it's funny because before Drex had did that whole thing, I had told the homies we were laughing, and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. We were like, dog, you got a black Southsider fighting a Mexican Crip. What happened to my lighting? Damn, the light is. We have an open duct up there and the light changes. All right, so it was just crazy. You got Mexican Cribs, black Southsiders, you got Transformers, you got this, you got that. Man, life game banging in 2025 is wild, homie. But look, back to this NK. I don't get it, dog. I don't get it because if there's no blacks in your city and you're not beefing with blacks, what's the NK about? That means that you got a hatred for blacks inside your heart, and not really because of something that's going on in the city right now. Look, people be like, well, the fools from Compton, they hate tortilla flats, and they always write Mexican K and all this, or homie K, whatever, right? But that's a gang thing, bro. That is a gang thing. They have been going at it, and I don't want to speak on nobody's politics or their gang. Salute to all the homies from Compton. But I was just reading a comment. That's what a comment said. And my answer to that comment is, hey, bro, they have real gang war. They have lost on both sides. They got the right to feel how they feel, the blacks and the Mexicans, right? Because it is real. It stems from a real place. It's happened in real life. But when you got factions like this one, which no disrespect to these homies, because I got a lot of homies from that city. When you got factions like this that are not around blacks, you ask yourself, where does the hatred come from? And why? And I think that's why the black homies are mad. That's why I seen Hoodie from the Hood talk about it and say, why? Where does it come from? If you ain't got blacks, if you're not beefing with blacks, that means that you just must really hate the blacks. And that makes sense, which I don't know if it's true or not true that these homies hate blacks, but when you say NK, it means for negro killer, black killer, and you don't know them or beef with them, it seems to me like it's a little bit more. Now I did watch a video of that. I did watch a video of somebody, and he was talking about that they say NK because they don't want no blacks in their city, so they push that narrative to keep their city only Mexicans because it becomes easier to control when you got nothing but your own kind in that city, right? Because when you have blacks or you have another race like whites or anything else, and they build their gangs, now you gotta coincide with these gangs and live with these gangs, and now problems happen. So if we keep it to our people only, we can contain anything that happens within our city limits. All right. If that's true or not, I don't know. That's just what I see. But look, I think this is what I think, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts before we end this video. I feel that if you have real problems with blacks and it stems from a real place, like real interaction, real life shit, not internet shit, right? Real life shit, where maybe they hurt you or hurt your family or your homeboys, and you've done the same. Then you could feel however you want to feel because it's real, right? It's real. But if you don't have a problem with blacks, you've never really kicked it with blacks, and this goes for whites or anything. It don't have to be only blacks. If you've never really had a problem with any of these people, then saying NK's stupid. It's retarded, bro. Because it's like, now you're just making something up, dog. And the goal in life is to create less problems, not create more problems. All right. And with that being said, salute to all the black homies. Salute to all the homies from El Monte. Salute to the Klingerman projects. Salute to everybody watching. Make sure you guys comment the video. Make sure you guys like down below. Make sure you guys share this video. I'm going to put this up on Rumble right now, too. I'm going to start, once I go to YouTube, I'm going to start going to Rumble, too. So anybody that's on Rumble or you're not there, go over there and subscribe. And with that being said, I'm going to drop another video right now in about 30, 40 minutes. So we're going to flood it today. All right. So with that being said, salute to everybody. You already know I'm Blue Devil. And we out.